What's up, y'all? I am back with Tyler Perry's Zatima, Season 3, Episode 16, Art of Surprise. Um, anyway, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And click the notification bell so you can be notified of an upcoming video. Anyway, so y'all, the episode starts with Zach realizing that Fatima, remember, it picks up with him walking in the door. He hear noises. He see what he thinks is Fatima on the counter with another man. He grabs the guy, tosses him over, and this is where we start. So he realized that Fatima, that's Leslie and not Fatima. It's Leslie and her husband Malachi. So he asked, why are you here? Which is probably the most valid question. First of all, who are you? Why are you here? Where's Fatima? Okay. So she said that Fatima told them what a spare key was and to come on in the house. Zach apologizes to Malachi for throwing him across the table. And it's just kind of weird how when we first saw Leslie, her hair was totally different, and now it looks exactly like Fatima's. I was like, okay, she's gonna be the weirdo. Okay, so he said, she said that Fatima was like, just get the spare key, let yourself in. But Zach was like, yeah, not to have sex, okay, just to let yourself in. So y'all are disrespectful AF, because I would not be on somebody else's counter knowing that they're not home doing all of this with my husband. It's insane. You don't see anything wrong with that. I feel like Leslie finna be a problem. That's just how I feel. I don't know. And so Angela calls Bryce back into her house and asks Bryce, how did everything end up on the internet? Y'all, this is where we found out from the last, I guess I skipped, I jumped ahead in the last review. But, basically Bryce was hacked and they had access to the cameras all over Angela's house. And so I realized that Bryce is not only simple-minded, but Bryce is stupid, okay? So Fatima comes back, so she comes home and asks what happened because she sees stuff everywhere. And Fatima, the first thing she notices about Leslie is that Leslie's hair looks like hers. And so Fatima goes upstairs to check on Zach, and her and Zach talk. He asked Fatima why didn't she come get him out? She said she didn't want to talk about it. And she was like, they can hear us downstairs. Remember, we don't have any doors. So she goes into the bathroom because she needs to use the bathroom. He comes and follows her. And he tells her, hey, I'll talk, you listen. And so she was like, okay, but I have to use the bathroom. And so Zach tells Fatima that she was right. And, they talk and they fix things. And he was like, well, why won't you go to the bathroom? And she was like, she kept holding. She was like, I got to go to the bathroom. She was like, it's not like you use the bathroom. You ain't used the bathroom around me before. She was like, I got shit. And so he was like, okay, guy, I got to go. Then he started to make jokes. So we get downstairs. Leslie is just as bold and a little bit judgy, just as Fatima. To me, the relationship just kind of gave single white female, y'all. She's weird. I don't know. So, Malachi and Fatima used to be a thing, and Leslie and Malachi slept together. Okay, so at the table, this is how we find out about this relationship. Because prior to this, Zach had a conversation with Malachi, and it was the way Malachi was looking at Fatima and talking about Fatima that kind of gave Zach pause. Like, nigga, And so we finally get everybody get to eating, and Leslie started drinking, and she put everything out there. She was like, "Oh, I see you still being secretive," and Fatima was like, "And I still see that you like to run your mouth." So apparently, Malachi and Fatima used to be in love, and Malachi slept with Leslie. Malachi did not want to tell Fatima, so him and Leslie kept messing around. Fatima found out, and Leslie and Fatima friendship ended because you was her friend. You knew about Malachi. You knew that was her friend. So you just as trifling as Belinda. So we see that Fatima loved to pick up strays. Why? I don't know. So apparently she busted them, and they haven't been friends since. And so Malachi, she was like, Malachi always comparing me to you, or he's making me look like you in one way or another. He tells me to go get my hair done, and apparently her hair looks exactly like Fatima's, which is so weird to me. And so Zach, to me, I feel like Zach see him coming a mile away. So he was trying to read Zach, but Zach ended up seeing him. And so I was like, oh wow, that's why Leslie, we find out this is why Leslie looks exactly like Fatima. This is a mess. But I'm sorry, I'm willing to bet that Leslie has probably always been that one friend that's been jealous of her friend Fatima, and because of that, you do what a lot of people do and try to take their, try to take that person's man, because it makes you almost kind of think it makes you feel better about yourself. So odd, y'all, so odd. Leslie reminds me of Belinda. So Leslie says that she saw her and Malachi meet up at the hotel. Fatima was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, I saw you. Now the whole time Zach ain't saying nothing. He just like, interesting. And he's sipping his wine. He's like, this is interesting. And so she said she saw Fatima come out of the hotel. She was like, y'all must think I'm crazy. So she pulled the picture out, and it's a woman in bed with Malachi and looks exactly like Fatima. It is very evident that Malachi still has feelings for Fatima. Otherwise, he wouldn't have Leslie, trying to make herself out to be a Timu version of Fatima, right? And not only that, it's something going on wrong with Leslie. And that insecurity is in Leslie, because why are you still with this man knowing he's asking you of these things? I don't understand. He's asking you of these things, and you're going along with it because it's something in you, which is probably why you are jealous of Fatima, because she's poised and she's secure in herself. And I probably think that Leslie have always wanted to be like that, but she just couldn't find her footing. And so, here we have this person right here. The way Zach was looking, like when he sipped that wine, it was just insane to me. But can we just say that Malachi is really, really creepy? He is a creep. It really wasn't much to this episode. I don't think I missed anything. This episode was really, it was okay. It was just not much. So this is why y'all not gonna get too many, like a lot of timing on here. But anyway, just tell me what y'all think about this episode. Tell me what y'all think. is going to transpire, and what is this weirdness that Malachi has, this obsession he has with Fatima, and you know, and then it makes me wonder if Tyler Perry is gonna do the same number he do. He bring people on, he take them out, and then we don't hear from them anymore. So just drop down in the comments, tell me what you think, and I will come to y'all with the next video.